it's been so fucking long. We gonna come back to the fact that I sound half dead, or a lot more boring, or a lot more tired, or what have you. It's been so long. I miss y'all so much, and I really wish I could have just come back on some screaming, "Way back, way back, baby, way live." But it's just not realistic. I don't have that type of energy, and I'm gonna let you know. There's been so much happening. It's been months. It's been years. 6 long, hard years. Pause. Since my last podcast, it's gotta been like 9 up to. But you wanna know what's the best part about the comeback is? I'm gonna start with the worst, because good news, bad news. My microphone still kind of sucks, but my PC is an actual genuine monster. This is ridiculous. Unfortunately, it will randomly have a ton of fans, but what have you, take some, lose some. But we better take some. I ain't taking nothing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not taking a thing. But we do have a tagline that I really should have opened with, but I ain't. So, what's happening? It's the Big Brother Brinks back with the latest installment of the Juno Show, the Rest Assured affiliate podcast. And no, I'm not saying that. That's kind of corny. But this is the Rest Assured Retail affiliated podcast, reporting to you live from YouTube and expanding to multiple streaming services for your listening and viewing pleasure. I hope as to bring these episodes to Spotify specifically as soon as possible, but with my schedule, it's not necessarily in the foreseeable future, but we gonna see. It might not, but if you enjoy what you're hearing right now, feel free to interact with the video. Truthfully, everything helps, but help isn't gonna help enough, if you know what I'm saying. And we're gonna get into that, but anything is appreciated currently. I'd be surprised if you listen to this. I know at least 5 of my views come from me checking in, okay, is this correct? Is this description right? Did I add everything? Did I link? Is everything proper? It always is. I'm no rookie. I'm no rookie. It always is. But, I have to do my knowledge, my due diligence. But we do have a script, unfortunately, or at least show notes, so I might as well use them before I just ramble and say nothing. Alright, check it. Has it been 5 minutes? I always try not to swear before 5 minutes, but my niggas, we got a situation. Lately, I've been feeling like it's me versus me. A lot of people can't see me. I'm operating at a work ethic that is borderline not healthy for the average person, but I prevail. However, I gotta come clean about something. You might have even noticed this. Yeah, this name Juno. Yeah, that right there. I made it up. I'm not even gonna front. So many people have asked me of the origins of this masterful name. No one's asked. One person has asked. I think I said something. Oh, it's African. Or they implied, is it African? And I just said, yeah. But really, I was just chilling, right? Flashback 7 however many years ago, 8 years ago, back to 6th grade. I was in my peak hermit video game phase. I was never good, so why I'm making podcasts and not millions off of playing. I was just staring at my screen name and just straight up, Atomic Turtle is not going to, XX, put some respect on this name. XX Atomic Turtle was fucking the game up, but it wasn't bringing back no hoes, Hey, what's your name? Oh, baby, you can call me, XX Atomic Turtle XX, with the inner X's capitalized. You know how it get down? That's a penny dropper right there. I don't know why I changed it. But, so, to forge this name, Juno, in the fires of wherever the fuck her bestest, the way I made this is I grabbed my keyboard, right, and just bashed on the keyboard until I had like a sprawling script of letters, and I would just like look at that sound. It's just like, okay, this sound, nah, that's not good. Jay, this one dude in my middle school was nicknamed like Jigo. I swear that was the coolest shit. So of course I copied him because I'm a right uncreative. I'm a cold, no originality at all. So I took like Jay, and I wanted this to, and I had like an aesthetic of like really enjoying, I don't know, just like the thought of having the high score of an arcade cabinet, and then like they murmur, it's like, who is that, who is he? It would just be like my name. So it had to be like 4 letters. It should have been 3, but like 4 would fit better in a lot more places. So I got it, and it kind of just like floated around as like an online alias. And I remember like when Snapchat didn't fucking suck and people still use it. Personally, I don't. Everyone would be like, oh my god, the biggest flex is to have your first name and last name being your Snapchat and you don't have to whatever. I did the opposite and just made a Snapchat with it's Juno as the username. That shit's so stupid. But not to ramble, the reason why it worked was because 9 years, 7, however, way back when, no one was really coming like that. No, pause. No one was fucking with the name Juno. No one had it. It was cool. It was original. It was suave. And I liked it. I still kind of like it. You're watching it. I mean, you clicked on the video. You saw it. Yeah, you better fucking recognize me. You better put some respect on my shit. I don't know. But the underlying issue is throughout these years, it's become more and more popular. I know there's like some random city or geolocation with the name Juno. Like, I know some place, Germany, whatever. Who cares? Some people might have the first name Juno, and that's just tough because I'm a trademark this shit. You ain't never gonna. And I'm gonna need a cut. Everything you do, that's me right there. Birth certificate, all that. I'm gonna need your car. I'm gonna need house. I'm gonna need your bitch. I ain't gonna lie. You could just send her my Snapchat that I don't use. But the list of people who actually do is like, there's that movie. I'm sure that you looked up the Juno Show because why wouldn't you check it every 30 seconds every day and watch the monogamous lead? Like, oh, I better be every 10 videos in your recommended feed or else you're not doing this right. I'm gonna lie to you. So you look up Juno and like, personally, I looked it up. It was like my first episode, one of my favorites. You should check it out. The movie, the Juno, and I think some girl got like teenage pregnant. I'm gonna make an episode where I review it or just straight up watch it through and through. I don't know. Maybe do a watch along type thing. But I haven't even seen it. I don't know nothing about the characters. There's this artist I found on Spotify named him. He was mid. I mean, he ain't me, so he can't be that good. Moving on. No, but... And like, it just progressively gets worse and worse. The people who go by this alias. You have this asshole who has a podcast. I hate this nigga. You got like the symbiote motherfucker as an avatar. can't stand him. And then, even worse than him, that bastard, you got the Beastars character. Oh, this one really did me in because I remember I kind of regressed into having all my friends being random people from the United States, but over Discord, right? And they would just be like talking about anime. And then Beastars would come up. Everyone says, yeah, it's an alright show, but like furries, it wasn't that great. I cannot get down with slice of life anime. It's just like, there's just so much of a disconnect from Japanese teenage living and like being in America. This is not for me, truthfully. But the character, I can't even say if she's bad or not because she's literally she's a dog. Like, you can look it up if I'm not flashing it on the screen. And can we like take a little sidebar to just take a moment to appreciate this motherfucker, like this whole UI. You're not just looking at stock videos anymore, even though it's like a screenshot of stock videos of clouds. And the reason why it's like that, yeah, it's like that. Hold on, let me stand up. It's like that, motherfucker. Yeah, stand on them. But I promise I'm not an animal. Sponsors listening, please sponsor me. I'm still looking out for that. But anyway, it's a very, very good UI. I got a very good system. Like, I had to storyboard and construct that for like 2 weeks. It's just so good. I'm not even gonna talk about it because like I'm not looking at it right now. You are, and I know you like it because I love it, and I'm conceited. And you haven't paid me yet. We're going to really address this issue. But what am I even talking about? Beastars. Yeah, don't do that. Write her out of the show. I'm not one of them. Last point. My arch fucking nemesis. My mortal enemy. Okay, we gonna break this down. I am on Twitter because I am hilarious. But I have a Twitter account circa February where it was called not Juno _ right? This is very important. Remember that underscore. And some alt girl swoops in out of nowhere. She didn't exist when I had this account. I'm the genuine article. I came first. Ladies, I don't come fast. It just don't stop. I was there before she was, right? And she has her username as _ Juno. She was wildin'. I was reading I was going through her feed, reading all the stuff that she has, just like the general aesthetic. It was weird. It was so abstract. It was gory. It was something serious. I even did a little rant on this on my Snapchat, and we gonna come back to the fact of why, but you ain't never gonna see that shit. But I ran on my Snapchat. I was like, oh my God, give me my fucking name back, you weirdo. Do your thing, live your truth. I'm sure like you're amazing in whatever you got going on, but stop. I'm trying to eat off this shit. I got bills. Don't do that bullshit no more. And I gotta really take a step back and analyze the fact that I am in a league with y'all. I don't want that shit. I'm trying to be 1-on-1, truthfully, but if it gotta be like that, you will get boomed. Clapped. It ain't looking good for you, but I'm out of stuff to say. Change your fucking name. Or don't. I changed my name. You're not gonna get it's not very hard to find because I'm not doing a face reveal yet. And I'm not going to say what it is, but Yeah, I changed my username. Don't go and give her hate mail, but I don't even want it back. You win. You can keep it. Fuck you. I'll give up. And now into like those were showing up, so it wasn't rambling. But I don't know if I should be more concise or more like emphasis and animated. I probably won't be this animated again. Like, at first I was tired, but now I'm just like, oh shit, this is kind of fun. Made me remember why I actually got a podcast. But I can't tell. This is why you gotta leave comments and dislikes and likes, so I know what you guys gravitate towards. But I'm gonna be me at the end of the day. But if it means you'll pay me more, I probably will compromise my character. And we gonna come back to that too. Like, there's just so many better talking points than what I have written down. Because of what we're actually about to get into. Rest Assured's retail untimely demise. And how I had to step the fuck up. Bro, like, it was an emotional roller coaster. Bridges burned, tears were shed, blood was poured. Everything was just so. Oh, that shit. Oh my god, thwomp noises. So, and we live and direct. We live and direct at Commies Lookout. Watch him out. We in this motherfucker. Got corn in there with the pussy. No, all these vagina jokes will be my detriment. I won't stop making them, but if I want to scale this into a corporate situation, I can't do this around female workers. It's not a great look at all. To make it up to you, I want to wish you a happy late New Year. Oh yeah, these show notes are that old. Motherfucker, like, this is older than Dinosaur Door. This fossilized, stupid ass podcast. I don't know why you listen to this, but bless your heart. I don't know about an apology because I don't think anyone else would have went to the lakes that I took to give you this good of a show. But let's break it down, because this is what you're getting instead of an apology. I'm not going to say it. You can't make me. The reason why I left is because my junkyard PC that I even like preface in a previous episode that you should watch was so bad that it was just smoldering when I was recording. And it's not like the Tony Stark Jarvis projection, touch it in the air and edit your videos and construct it out of molecules and like nanotechnology that I'm operating on. I have very nice things. It wasn't even that. It was just Audacity. Like, this same really bad mic. I really need to change this mic. God Lord. And I would just record, right? But I was recording an episode, and then it was just like cut out. It was like, huh, that's funny. It was just like foreshadowing for what was about to happen. It would just cut out and cut out and cut out until it was just like 1 minute of lost footage. Okay, 2 minutes of lost footage. Okay, 5? These are like 35-minute episodes. Like, I can't really do this. 20 minutes? That's like a 2/3. Like, I'm losing product. Like, what if you were a drug dealer, right? Nah. It's not good for business. Let's say you're a t-shirt vendor, right? And your t-shirts just like spontaneously combust. And like, you can't do it. They just bust. You don't want that. That's bad for business. Let's say like some jerk comes in and is like, hey, you're my mans. You've been my best friend forever. Let me get a free t-shirt. No. It's like taking away profit for nothing. I'm not getting paid on this, and I might not ever, but that's just not a good look. I don't know what else to say. So it takes 20 minutes to open Audacity, from like opening the laptop, pressing the power button. I timed it. It takes 20 minutes to get to Audacity. It won't record. It will get there. Barely. I'm very mad at that laptop. It's got me through so much. What I'm trying to say, it's been my lifeline. It's been here for years. It is my everything. It was so hard to let it go. And what I'm trying to say is I had a lot of porn downloaded on it. It was millions of embezzled terabytes of porn. It's not that. And I've never created a crime in my life. I'm barely old enough to interact with adult entertainment. I beat the skin off my dick. I beat this. Oh man, I try not to like jack off at all, but it's difficult, bro. Like, I don't got anything else. I'm bone cold sober. I'm not a hit with the ladies. I don't leave my house unless I'm going to run errands or go to work. Like, I'm taking time off my work to record this. There's just no time for girls. So it's just like me, boom, it's 1 a.m. It's me, 1 a.m. Boom. I'm on top of a building. I'm just scouting the strip, like, you know, the street. Like, you're probably in my city if you know the street. I'm just looking, like, scalping, looking for a bad bitch. I'm just like, there, stop. I grapple hook down there like Batman. I scoop her up, and we do consensually. I can only interact with people my age, like, for social purposes, from like a little window between 11 and 2 a.m. Outside of that, I need to be asleep. Like, one day I'm gonna break down my schedule, and this will, if I'm ever worth anything from a career standpoint, and whatever I happen to go into, whatever field, they will have like my schedule like printed out and laid out for everyone to see, like it's in a museum exhibit. Like, this is some real, I don't know how to put it. I'm working very hard, but yeah, computer caught on fire. So much for the porn. I couldn't even get the porn, bro. I was depressed, like about to kill myself. I wouldn't say that, but I was very, very, very low. And I was just like reverted into a mongrel. I would wake up, go to the basement, play Terraria for hours, and like some of those items that I got off of those literal weeks that I put into that game, from that May to August period a few years back, took weeks to get, like literal weeks, and I can't even get those. Oh man, so I was just like, I'm not even mad that it caught on fire. It's just like everything. It was literally like if Jax from Mortal Kombat just lost his arms, like those prosthetic silver arms, like they just fall off. I'm just walking around like, no, like that was my everything. It was where I worked. It's where I conducted business. It's where I talked to people. It was literally my livelihood. If your car just exploded, like Ryu came in, Street Fighter bonus stage, your shit, and just gone. Like, it was very important. And like, now that I have this really expensive computer that I love and can't get over, It doesn't carry that same weight. I need to break it in. It needs to show me its value and worth and stripes, but it's leased, so I can't really do anything to it. I gotta pay this off monthly. I don't want it. I don't want to scratch on this motherfucker. It's like a Mercedes, truthfully. It's the difference between like a squeaky hammer from Chuck E. Cheese that costs like 5 tokens or 5 tickets, and Mjolnir, Thor's hammer that conducts lightning, or Black Lightning's. I am also Black Lightning. That's one of my very many nicknames. Like, this computer is my and I'm fucking the game up. I'm not saying pause. There are female podcasters. And if this goes corporate like I want it to, this is going to be a very, very, very bad look. Oh my God. I'm a HR nightmare. If my job finds this, I'm fired. It's all bad. When I lose this job, when I lose these jobs, plural, I'm not going back to work. I'm doing something. But with that said, production value skyrocketed. I already just gave you the spiel about the computers, so it's still on this bum-ass microphone. I know you hear it. I said it like 3 times, but I also put a couch. Like, there's this futon in the basement. I brought it upstairs and just put it at the foot of my bed. And let me tell you, this absolutely overhauled. And instead of having my orientated chair at my bed, I feel like I owe it to you to like really show out with editing, so I'm probably gonna draw the floor plan of my room. Don't rob me, and show you exactly what I did, because I really fucked the game up with this one. I put the futon at the foot of my bed. Now I got like a lounge spot. If I was a chill spot, and I very rarely have ever been the chill spot. People could pull up. They can sit like a bunch of people, a gaggle of motherfuckers comfortably, and everyone can look at my monitor. And the people who can like get the laptop. It's over with. I'm planning on making music reveal. I don't know. I probably should have hyped that up more. Alright, you didn't hear that. I'm probably gonna make this one corner with the couch or with a really uncomfortable chair into like a little boxed off booth. I'm gonna figure it out. I might just throw the chair out and take the extra space because it's not optimal. It's a little cramped. There's not a lot of walking room, but you don't need it in a room. But me, people have their vices and hobbies and entertainment. Personally, I just pace back and forth between like the rooms of upstairs. My family probably think I'm crazy. I don't know, but that's what I do. Shit. And it's difficult when you have all this shit in your room. But whatever. It looks fucking amazing. I don't know what else to say, bro. Like, I hands down have the best room. Like, every time. I don't know why I am such a good interior decorator and shit, but I had the best dorm. I have the best room in high school. I have like the cleanest car. I just need some fuzzy dice, and that's like a Cadillac. Fuck is you talking about? And I just do it better. I don't know what else to say. I'm the one, truthfully. And I don't want no smoke with you weirdos who really decorate your shit, because like you always just have the same light strip, dirty ass, weird ass, out of place light strip that goes around your room. That ain't player. You can really say, oh, look at me, and put them on your bed frame, but boom, you catch on fire in the middle of the night. I'm gonna call you Johnny Blaze, you dumb bitch. Please don't light on fire. And do you guys think I'm gonna get demonetized for talking like this? Like, it is so weird to sue for solo podcasts because you gotta, like, do everything. Like, you gotta edit, record, produce it, put it on YouTube, put it on every streaming service network, do your social media, make your own clips. It's a real full-time job. Like, people get paid to do, like, a quarter of the shit I do, which is really weird because it means, like, I'm seeing no revenue from this. Buy Rest Assured Retail. Like, we have the heartfelt reunion of Rest Assured Retail, and we run and jump into each other. I don't know what y'all do at reunions. But the next episode, I'm gonna really bring the hammer down. I'm not gonna do this shit if you don't buy t-shirts. I'm gonna tell you right now, the mission statement for Rest Assured Retail has turned into just be a lemonade stand friendly neighborhood clothing brand to fuck you, pay me. I don't know how else to slice it, and it really hurts me to, like, make the transition to becoming, like, a shady businessman, even though I was so morally just in the beginning. But I'm gonna need to see some revenue from these projects that I'm doing, or else I'm gonna close up shop and take my talents elsewhere. Holy shit, I've made people's jaws drop. Pause. Well, we're not at the pause yet. From the amount of work ethic that I've put in to different ventures, like, people are in disbelief of how hard I work and how hard I can work. So, like, I just, like, take a step back sometimes and be like, I could be a doctor right now. I could be a damn good lawyer. I could be an amazing engineer. I'd probably have a hoverboard if I had someone school me to the game when I was young. Like, right now, I'd be commuting to work on a hoverboard. But I'm fucking off making music and podcasts. Not even making music because producing is fucking terrible. This will be like a whole podcast episode, so I'm not going to get into my hatred for hip-hop and producing, but it's coming. Consider it foreshadowing. I'm going to make a lot of annoying little teenagers mad with this, but I'm going to say it. You need to hear this. All y'all people need to hear this. Come on, man. Pussy so wet like a big bitch. I wonder if they are. Believe you, they are. They are. Anyway, to refocus, let me break this down real quick. This is how it's gonna go down from now on. As far as scheduling goes, I'm gonna do weekly episodes. I might even do multiple episodes a week because I don't know how long this episode's gonna be, because, like, in raw footage, this is already close to becoming, like, twice as long as the average episode. So you're gonna get the whole episode, but I'm probably going to release a ton of episodes. A lot of very, very, very bad episodes, because YouTube boils down to quantity and not quality, you know what I mean? And that's where people are normally known from. That's where a lot of growth comes from. The discovery is at 0, but the growth is 10. Like, it's the best way people like to grow as a community. So all I do is supply, you know. All I'm here to do is oblige. I'm going to give you the best product that I can give you with my given circumstances. And hopefully it's a very good product. I'm very proud of, like, the work I put into here. Even though it's very goofy. And I'm so sorry for that. And some things are a lot less quality, have a lot less quality to it than others. Like, multiple $1,000 computer and softwares. Oh my God. like $5 microphone. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna try and make like 2 episodes. I'm gonna at least try and record like 2 episodes a day on some crazy shit. I don't know what those episodes are gonna be like, but it's gonna be something. Like, you're gonna notice, like, this is an episode I put a lot of time through. I've been sitting on these talking points for months, like literally like 9 months. Even though most of them just kind of evolved and fell to the wayside and became just like updates on why I'm not dropping these month-long. You get it. But if I can record 2 episodes a day, I'm gonna post like twice a week. But you guys aren't gonna get these episodes for a while. It's gonna be a minute, like, and everything is probably gonna be very, very pushed back. Sometimes if like a situational event, like, oh my god, homecoming 2020, like, I have to post it. Homecoming 2022, whatever, you get the gist. Like, a specific date or timely event, I'll probably post that episode near when the event is, and will be kind of out of order. And like, if something in production had changed, you might notice that. But I'm gonna do it just because, like, you gotta strike when the iron's hot. I don't know, you guys are gonna get a lot of episodes very soon, right? And I'm gonna taper off. That's like what I'm trying to get at. I gotta stop internally monologuing into this, because I can be here forever. And I might, because I make more money that way. But I want to get this out of the way. I don't want to extort you for your money. I actually want to, like, grow with you. I would like a very, very interactive community. If I don't see any money from this, I would at least want to have some, like, friends, you know what I mean? Be sort of a people's champion, because, like, kind of garnering everyone's attention per episode is not a very realistic model, and not a model that I'm trying to do. So, yeah. If I can just have, like, all podcasters and people in the industry fuck with my shit, I'd be down. But whoever is trying to listen to this and, like, interact with it, you guys take priority. There's a pecking order, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be transparent on everything I can be transparent about. A lot of things will change, but this is something I'm not wavering on. So, full transparency. The pecking order will go: people who pay to be here, pay to play people. I'm not saying you have to purchase anything from Rest Assured Retail. https://restassuredretail.com. But if you were to, I'm gonna make it a worthwhile investment. I'm not gonna have an option for you guys to donate. So if you want to show financial support, it's gonna be a bit more, but you will get a tangible product. It will be worth your investment if you give it to me. You're not just gonna give me $1, and I don't know what people who get dollars on the internet do, but everything's gonna be funneled right back into this show, or right back into the product that you're purchasing. Next goes interactive viewers, participants. You guys are like the backbone. Like, I know that I have to keep lights on, and I'm here. We are gathered here today to pay my bills. Don't forget that. However, you guys are the lifeblood. If I don't have people here to, like, say, yo, you fuck with the Juno Show or some shit, we're not gonna go anywhere. It's just gonna be us rambling around, listening to a podcast that has no growth model. So I need you guys. I love you guys. I love everyone a part of this, even the people who don't like me. But yeah, you guys are up there, but you're not fucking with the people who are paying, like, for this equipment. You understand? Like, not to be rude, but to be blunt, you know what I mean? Next, we have people who are just here. And to become a participant, you would have to, like, every link I put, go to it. Fuck with the links. I'm gonna make it a very easy funnel for you to follow. You follow me on social medias, you comment, you like or dislike. Hate comments are appreciated as well. I'm gonna take whatever I can constructively out of whatever you do with this interactions, but you share the videos, but money goes up, shit goes down. Like, stuff has to be done. I very much appreciate you, but you're not fucking with the participants or the pay to play. And people who kind of just, I don't know, look at it like impressions, people who just like pull up, see what I post, or hear about me and just keep it moving. I have nothing against you guys, but you're not even here. Like, you relatively don't exist, so to speak. Like, you know what I mean? There's not much to talk about. There's not much I can do for you if you don't want to watch my stuff. You don't want to watch my stuff. I very much appreciate it if you would, but if you don't, I hope you have a great day or whatever. Be good. You stay up, bro, or whatever. That's like how that goes. Eventually, these episodes will slow down until I get a sponsor. And I don't know if you can hear it, but like, I'm getting very tired. So I'm gonna take a little break. And we're back. I hope to God we are back. But yeah, we good. Alright. Also, I was supposed to say this on the intro, but I'm loaded up on Applying Pressure by J. Cole. I noticed that a pro tip, like, I noticed that a lot of people have like pre-game rituals to like everything that they do, so to speak. I know that this one podcaster will probably just like chill on his phone and eventually remember, oh shit, I got a podcast. And that's cool, but I was just like listening to Nas and that one lyric, you know, the one where he says, sip the Dom P, watching Gandhi till I'm charged and writing in my book of rhymes. Like, he'll watch Gandhi and like chill out and catch a vibe before he starts writing. And like, he's Nas, so what I do is I like to listen to like speeches or just something. It will motivate me and like almost give a different ambiance to the show before it starts. And I was watching Loaded Up, so to speak, on J. Cole Applying Pressure. I need to go to the grocery store, but we ain't here for all that bullshit. We got a lot of content to sift through and create. So I'm gonna keep these last talking points brief because it's coming up, but I do have segments planned. Hopefully these segments can take up like the vast majority of an episode. I kind of have it all broken down into blocks of around 15 to anywhere from 15 to 25 minutes. Will be like 15 will be a fourth of an hour, right? So like a fourth of this episode would be a block, and hopefully I can get like 2 blocks of an episode per segment, but I do have 2 of them lined up. Who does he think he is? Also known as the player haters Polygon, will be one of these segments. It's essentially when I take I don't know, something that I'm just player hating on, something that I just really don't like and talk about, and I peep. And I'll get more in depth when I have a better response as to why I hate so much stuff, but I feel like we need hate. If we don't have negative but constructive criticism, we can succumb to being like very complacent in progress. Like, it's that same stuff where you know someone's messing up, but you don't want to be like rude, so you don't interject and say, hey, you're doing this, this, and this, but you're supposed to be doing this, this, that, and this. However, I'm a very envious person. I didn't want to admit that this player hatred stems from like my envy in this. They're doing this, this, and this. Why ain't I doing this, this, and this? However, there's very few ways to like chop it. Like, you a hateful, spiteful ass nigga, boy. I don't know what to say. So, yeah, there's that. And I feel like in mass, probably because of like human nature, we all gravitate towards like negative energy or hatred. Like, the Grammys or whatever show happened. It was like a 3-hour show, and the only thing people are talking about was the fact that Will Smith smacked Chris Rock. Rocked him, even. I really hate whatever monster of the week social media topic there is, so don't expect any of that from segments. But everyone just swarmed to how that went down. And I don't really have any feelings one way or other about it. No one's talking about it anymore, but you see how negativity and shit like that garners all this attention. So if I take that and add a comedic aspect, I feel like I could grow a lot faster than had I just like sit here, broke it down, and explained every reason why this is this and that is that. But that's the gist of it. There's a lot more examples I could go into, but I won't. And next we have something else. I don't know if, well, I started off pretty high energy, but now like my 3 hours of sleep is catching up to me. So you probably noticed that I'm not very hee or ha. I'm kind of just like laid back and calculated, but I don't know. I really, really, really want money off of this podcast, and I don't want a podcast, so to speak. You know what I mean? I'm here for the money, just truthfully. There's a lot of other benefits that I get from being here, but I want every dollar that this can give me, if I'm being genuine. Now, if you enjoy like the little attention to detail, editing, and like effects I have going on, I am going to open a second channel, which will kind of be more of a main channel, but a channel focused specifically on music will be its main thing. It will be a little bit of college lifestyle whenever I feel comfortable enough to show my face in these videos, but because I am in college, or of college age, so to speak. But yeah, that's something I'll be doing. I'd really appreciate if you headed over there by the time this video's up. It might be live. I won't have posted anything, but if you want to be the first subscriber, you win a free car. I don't know. It would be very much appreciated. But it wouldn't really be any more interactive because I'd be more focused on interacting with you on this podcast. But in order to combat this, normally people would say, hey, here's my Discord server, but I don't want to manage a Discord server or show my face enough to make it a Juno Show themed Discord server. So no. Here's your call to action. Just comment your favorite Discord server. Just put a link there and I'ma pop out. Eventually, man, I only work, like, I don't know, I can do this forever. I could work 13 hours forever, but I don't know how much I want to or how much longer I need to, because I feel like I'm doing a bid sometimes. And I feel like if I the moment I stop operating on this like work ethic and crazy schedule, I will never want to come back. I might never even want to work again. That is a phone call from these people I've been waiting on a phone call from, but I'm not going to pick it up because you guys are a priority to me. All negative 3 of you who are listening to this, because I can't post this on Snapchat because I have a flip phone. I'm not going to give you some sort of grand spiel about this isn't just another flip phone. This is a international business phone. But, nigga, it's a flip phone. Ain't no shame about it. Anyway. New Year's. Holy shit, this probably should... Oh my god. We ain't even halfway. I don't want to talk about none of this bullshit. Alright. We are 4 minutes to an outro. I was about to just like say, fuck it, I'm gone. But let me finish this off. Fuck it. I'm gonna kill it. New Year's. Happy ye old tidings, you ye old bastard. It was supposed to be... God damn, man. It's like, it's almost May, nigga. Like, it is late. God, good lord. Like, it really shows you how old, like, these talking points are. Can you believe this was the intro? Ain't no one gonna watch this bullshit. I don't know. The more calculated that these talking points become towards either growth or getting attention from different sponsors and communities, the more concise it'll be. But considering that I'm just kind of re-entering my foot into the door of this podcasting space, this is what you're dealing with. I know, like, you might see the shiny new thumbnail, the cool new UI, the high energy jokes at the beginning, but yeah, motherfucker, I just gotta lay down the blueprint for what's to come. I'm not gonna say, like, it's gonna be live, this is the one, it's gonna be crazy, but it's probably gonna be very boring. I can't believe you like podcasts, and I like podcasts, and I make podcasts. Ain't life crazy? But I have some issues with goals and New Year's resolutions now that we're on the topic. Fuck them. Like, if you set a really high goal, it's some wild spectacle. Shoot for the stars and land. Shoot for the moon and land amongst the stars. But when you don't hit the moon, like, you'll feel a little discouraged and disorientated. I'm just like, what do I do now, so to speak? And I don't really appreciate that. If I feel a type of way because I didn't do something that I set out to do, it's gonna fuck up with what I'm actually doing. So it's more of like a pattern versus potential type situation. Like, you have the pattern, you frequently are living this type of way, so you shouldn't. You do have that potential towards, like, absolutely changing and overhauling your lifestyle. It can't happen. It likely will if you stay down and devoted towards it, but it might not, and that's just a reality that you have to accept. So there's that. And you shouldn't beat yourself up about it, and I don't really like goals. So here are my goals and resolutions. I need to make a 5-year plan. I just want to make a 5-year plan and vaguely go through the steps and checkpoints that it takes to get to the end goal of whatever that plan might be. I'm going to keep my options open, and whatever the Lord gives me, I'm going to accept with open arms. But initially it was to learn Igbo. Igbo being my parents' native language. It didn't work out. I have too much shit to do. Unfortunately, it's just not looking like it. Make the dean's list. You can fuck right off with that. I'm about to take 6 courses this summer. I'm just taking 2. I didn't even make the dean list then. So I'm just trying to pass. If I can get a C in every one of these courses, I am praising the Lord. I want to move out. I was going to, but I feel like everything's just pointing towards it being better if I stay home, and I'd rather like take this grand sacrifice, because I've made a lot of sacrifices for a lot of stuff that I do currently, and this is like one of the grandest ones, and one of the goals that I am striving for and trying to do actively is to live life without fear. I'm not really in fear of anything. I don't really have any phobias. I've realized the worst things that I could have possibly conjured in my mind, and I've gone through it and came on the other side of the fire more or less victorious. And that's the shit that makes me want to like fix my posture, talk louder, like put some bass into my voice. I looked at like the worst thing I could have imagined. It felt like, praise be to the Most High, but it damn near felt like the Lord turned his back on me. I've been through some terrible stuff in my life, but up until that point, it felt like the Lord's turned its back on me. Truthfully, I still prayed. I never lost faith, and thank him and everything that he did not. He's still one with me, and I am with him. I need to go back to church more often, but I've went through all of that. I got the fear of God put into me, and I survived, and I came out the other side of a lot better of a person. I'm not saying I needed that experience to learn the lesson that I gained from it, but that's life, man. Yeah. The only thing that's left is becoming more socially versed. Hence why I wanted to move out. If I just throw myself into this situation, I'm gonna sink or swim. And since it's just like getting better at talking to people, I'm a swim. But yeah, I am like a brim. And I can't even be very social if it's not at work, because like all I do is work. So yeah, but whatever. We gonna talk about my antisocial tendencies later. Stop eating pork. Not no wisdoms of oneself, 5% of stuff, but I don't know. It's just like, you can even feel it the first time you stop eating pork for an extended period of time. You just feel better. I don't know. The quality of life improves. You're less stressed. You just feel like the longevity of what your life could be. But you eat meat like a dumbass. I'm really trying to get those vegan superpowers, bruh. I told Shorty, come get the big green giant black. I want to know what the envelope is. Like, what can I say? What can I not say? I don't want to compromise my character either, but if I'm trying to make the most amount of money, I don't want to like put that on the Patreons, the people who actually like pay for this stuff. I don't want to put the squeeze on them when I'm slacking on putting the squeeze on the industry by swearing and etc. But I don't know. You might know what I'm talking about, but I'm not gonna waste time talking about it for too long. But and lastly, hit 5,000 on YouTube. Just hitting 5,000 on YouTube feels like the podcast equivalent of a silver plaque. I don't know. I feel like nowadays so many people watch YouTube that those 100,000 and million milestones are kind of useless. You kind of just get them like that instantly. I'm not going to say that because I don't know the work they put into it. But what have you. But yeah, I don't have an outro. nor do I want to think of one. I'm trying to just learn this job. I look at this as like a full-time job. I'm just trying to learn on site, you know? If I don't have a divine revelation during this editing time, it's probably going to be between that window of when I lay in bed and before I fall asleep. I'm just going to tell you right now, there's probably not going to be any crazy ideas coming. But I got a few gems. Now that I've resuscitated Rest Assured Retail and the Juno Show, you guys can get actual episodes. I can't believe you sat through an hour plus of exploratory dialogue. You fucking chumps. Juno Show. You mad fuck yourself. We out.